Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the Giants and the Steelers. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-5 Steelers, the 5-5 Giants, the 7-3 Steelers. Evil Dead has Pittsburgh -6. He's going with Pittsburgh. I kind of like that too. Pittsburgh will get the ball first, and we're underway. Fielded by Cason at the 8-yard line, and Jermaine Cason out to the 29. And that's where Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10. Our Week 11 Sunday night game, the flex game. Joseph Murphy, the starting quarterback, in his 6th year out of Army. Steelers, if they win, they tie the Bengals for first place in the AFC Central. The Giants trying to stay a game back of the Cowboys in the NFC East. On 1st and 10 from the 29. Just underway, live from Pittsburgh. On 1st and 10, Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing, nothing. No gain. The Giants are right there. Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh offense. Up front, Parker, Benjamin, Pouncey, Patton, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Cason, Rushing, Dixon, and Bernard. It'll be 2nd and 10 at 29. Steelers come out. This time Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy draws back, throws outside, incomplete. Trying to hit Ed Dixon. Dixon didn't turn himself around, couldn't catch it. Here's the Giants defense. They play a 3-4. Watts, Robertson, and Deaver up front. The linebackers, Spencer, Saunders, Jones, and Glover. And the secondary for the Giants, Thompson, Tarver, Gibson, and Chapman. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Opening drive of the game. Pittsburgh trying to avoid going 3 and out. They'll have it at their own 29. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back. Good protection. Throws outside to Rushing. And Cody Rushing fumbles. And the Giants come up with it. Cody Rushing coughed it up. And it's recovered by Tarver, Sam Tarver, the 4th-year safety out of Arkansas. Tarver made the hit, forced the fumble, and it recovers it himself. So the Giants get the game's first big break. So the Giants, off the fumble recovery, will have it in Pittsburgh territory, led by their quarterback, William Rogers, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. The Giants for the Pittsburgh 37-yard line. So Pittsburgh's opening drive ends with a fumble, and this will be the Giants' opening drive. Starting at the Pittsburgh 37. 5 receivers set wide, Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers throws inside to Kennedy, down to the 27-yard line. James Kennedy, a 9-yard gain. The 12th-year tight end out of Cincinnati. If you're just joining us, Pittsburgh had the ball first, and they promptly fumbled. And now the Giants have it at the Pittsburgh 27-yard line, 2nd and inches. Rogers under center. Rogers to Kylan Johnson around the outside. Johnson inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. A 14-yard gain by Carlin Johnson, the third-year back out of Tennessee. Giants on the move, trying to take advantage of the fumble recovery. Making the tackle, number 26, Jake Craven, the third-year defensive back out of Ohio State. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Davis in the house. How you doing, Davis? 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Rogers hands off to Carlin Johnson up the middle, and Johnson inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Giants. Down to the Steeler 4. If you missed the earlier game, the Rams beat the Buccaneers 20-17. An upset there. And now this is the second game of our triple header on this Memorial Day. Great to have you along. On 2nd down, Rogers in the shotgun. Collins in motion. Rogers throws to the end zone. East, touchdown, Giants. A 4-yard touchdown catch by James East, the 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina. And the Giants capitalize off the fumble recovery, and they get a touchdown. Just an inside slant timing pattern for the touchdown to East. Giants up 6-0. And now Zach Whitney for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 7-0, 5:45 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, our Week 11, Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We're not to Week 12 yet. We will be after today. We'll wrap up Week 11 today. Our Monday night game is next. The Vikings and the Jets. I know Evil Dead's rooting for the Jets on that one. So the Giants lead at 7-0. Now Zach Whitney will kick off for the G-Men. And now the kick. Fielded by Cason at the 5, over the 20, and Jermaine Cason out to the 24-yard line. Cason in his 4th year out of Tennessee. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. They'll start their own 24-yard line. Down 7-0. Their opening drive, they fumbled it away, and this will be their second possession now. .5:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Steelers come out. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing gets out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. On the tackle, number 99. That's Thomas Watts, the rookie out of Kansas, the defensive end. Their first-round draft pick. 2nd and 4 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide for the Steelers. Murphy in the gun. Murphy draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Dixon. He's open all the way out to the 50-yard line. The big tight end, Ed Dixon, in his 9th year out of Oregon. 20 yards and a Steeler first down. Pittsburgh needs to win to stay tied for first with the Bengals in the AFC Central. If the Giants get the upset, the Bengals are in first place by themselves. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. 3 receivers to the near side. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. looking, steps up, throws to Dixon, and Dixon down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 13 yards in a Pittsburgh first down. And next week, Cincinnati plays Pittsburgh. That's going to be a big-time showdown in the AFC Central. That's going to be a good game next week. Looking forward to that one. The Steelers won the first matchup in Cincinnati. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the Giant 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy to Rushing, and Cody Rushing down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7, it'll be 2nd and 3. Cody Rushing, his second year back out of Virginia Tech. He was the Steelers' first-round draft pick last season. Under 4 minutes now left to play in the first quarter. Giants up 7-0. Steelers on the move. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Murphy. Murphy draws back, throws to Pendleton, down to the 24-yard line. Victor Pendleton, the 6th-year receiver out of Utah. A gain of 7 and a Steeler first down. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis bringing you the game today here at Jammin' Sports. Steelers come out in the offset eye. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Rushing inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. A 5-yard gain by Cody Rushing on the tackle, number 20, Greg Gibson, the 5th-year safety out of North Texas. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy, inside handoff to Cason. And Cason gets 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Sam Tarver on the tackle, number 30. The strong safety. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Steelers at the Giants' 17-yard line. Murphy hands off to Grant this time. Antonio Grant breaks the tackle down to the 7-yard line. The 9th-year back out of Clemson, Antonio Grant, the former Bill. A gain of 10 yards and a Steeler first down. Tarver makes the tackle for the Giants. It'll be 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. 2 minutes left now in the first. 1st and goal, Steelers at the Giants' 7. Pittsburgh in the I formation. Murphy to Grant. Antonio Grant, he's going to lose a yard. Back to the 8-yard line. On the tackle, number 56, Julius Sanders, the 4th-year linebacker out of Connecticut. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Steelers come out in the I formation again. Murphy to Cody Rushing, and Rushing back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. John Deaver on the tackle in his 9th year out of South Florida, the defensive end. Coming up on a minute left here in the first. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Steelers from the 8-yard line. Pittsburgh trying to tie it up. They spread the receivers wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy looks to the end zone, rolls out, throws, caught by Rushing, touchdown, Pittsburgh. An 8-yard touchdown catch by Cody Rushing out of the backfield. And the Steelers can tie it up with the extra point. And now Jace Morris will come on for the PAT. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. I call it Three Rivers Stadium because I'm not going to keep up with all the corporate sponsorship changes. I kind of like Three Rivers Stadium. Just too many corporate sponsorship changes. So we're tied at 7. Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers in a tie ball game. Fielded by East in the back of the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. And the Giants will have it at the 25-yard line. Our Week 11 Sunday night game. We're tied at 7. And the Giants will have it at their own 25. 1st and 10. William Rogers, the quarterback, in his second year out of Ole Miss. The Giants' first-round draft pick last season. Rogers led the Giants to the NFC Championship game last season. They lost to the Bears, though. The Bears went on to win the Super Bowl. On 1st and 10, Rogers to Parks, and David Parks goes nowhere. He's going to lose a yard. On the tackle, number 92, Larry Peters, in his 13th year out of Michigan State. A loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. David Parks, in his second year out of Michigan State. "35 seconds left and counting. We're in the first quarter, tied at 7. 2nd and 11 for the Giants at their own 24. Rogers in the gun. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson this time. And Eric Johnson gets a couple of yards out to the 26. Call it 3rd and 9. On the tackle, number 59, Barrett Ramsey. Eric Johnson in his 3rd year out of Duke. Will they get the playoff in time? First quarter clock winding down. And they do not. At the end of 1, we're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Giants and Steelers tied at 7. The Giants come in at 5-5 in second place in the NFC East. The Steelers at 7-3, currently in second place in the AFC Central, a half game behind the Bengals. 3rd and 9, Rogers in the gun for the Giants. Rogers back, throws underneath to Eric Johnson. He gets tackled immediately for a 2-yard loss. Making the tackle, Eldon Burns, the rookie linebacker out of UNLV. It'll be 4th down, and the Giants are going to have to punt. Coming in to punt, Matt Runninger in his 17th year out of Ohio. Long-time punter. Runninger gets the punt away. And that's going to be fielded by Ford at the 15, over the 30, and brings it out to the 31-yard line. Bryson Ford, the rookie out of Clemson, on the return. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. They'll start from their own 31-yard line in a tie ball game. here at Jammin' Sports on Memorial Day weekend. Great to have you along on this Memorial Day Monday. Hope you're enjoying the holiday. 1st and 10, Steelers. 4 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy to rushing up the middle, and Cody rushing, just dragging Giants with him out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 9. Going to be 2nd and inches. Showing some strength, the second year back out of Virginia Tech. Just would not be denied. Ricky Robertson finally brought him down for the Giants, the 15th year defensive tackle out of Miami. 2nd and inches from the 41-yard line. Steelers come out. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Rushing has the first down. A 3-yard carry out to the 44-yard line. First down, Steelers. First and 10, Pittsburgh, from their own 44. 6:40 and counting here in the first half. 4 receivers wide. On first down, Murphy in the gun. Murphy draws back. Murphy throws outside, and it's caught by Dixon down the sideline. A big gain, one man to beat. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 7-yard line. A 50-yard gain down the sideline for Ed Dixon, the 9th-year tight end out of Oregon. Somebody mistimed the jump there by the Giants, allowing Dixon to get downfield. A 50-yard gain. It'll be 1st and goal, Steelers. I think that was Tarver, number 30, that mistimed the play for the Giants. 1st and goal from the 7. Steelers trying to take the lead for the first time. Murphy under center. Shanklin in motion. Murphy draws back, throws, incomplete. He was looking for Monty Bernard, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 6:09 left to play here in the first half. And now on 2nd and goal. Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing down to the 5. On the tackle is Ayers, Easton Ayers, the rookie out of Texas Tech, the defensive tackle. It'll be a 2-yard gain, 3rd and goal from the 5. Steelers come out, 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy looking, steps up, rolls out, and now Murphy throws to the end zone. It's caught, no, incomplete. Broken up by Greg Gibson. Intended for Ron Shanklin, the 5th-year receiver out of Oregon State. It'll be 4th and goal. And the Steelers will have to settle for a field goal. The Giants defense, they managed to hold. And now Jace Morris, the 2nd-year kicker out of Utah. This will be from 22 yards to give the Steelers the lead. The snap, kick is up. It was good. Steelers take a 10-7 lead. 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. Live from Three River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Vikings and the Jets up next. We'll be at MetLife Stadium for that one. We get to see Anthony Lambos, the All-Chase running back. in the next game. Got a good one here. Steelers up 10-7. 5.5 minutes left now in the first half. That's right, he's the man. The man, the myth, the legend. Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers. Up by 3. Fielded by Kylan Johnson at the 9-yard line. Out over the 30. Johnson, he could go. Will they catch him? One-man debate. Can they run him down? No. Touchdown. 91 yards by Kylan Johnson. And the Steelers' lead is short-lived. Kylan Johnson, in his third year out of Tennessee, goes 91 yards on the kickoff return for touchdown. Delbert Hayes, the wide receiver, couldn't run him down. I'll answer your question 1 second there, Evil Dead. I got distracted by a kickoff return. And now Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point as the Giants quickly retake the lead. Whitney for the PAT, it's up, and it's good. And the Giants, on a 91-yard kickoff return for touchdown by Kylan Johnson, lead it 14-10 with 5:19 left to play here in the first half. The Jets and the Vikings, what's their records? The Jets are 7-3, a half game behind Miami, who's 8-3. And the Vikings are 5-5. And the Vikings are a game and a half back of the Bucks and the Bears. That'll be the next game coming up. So now the Giants will kick on. There's the kick. Fielded by Ford, about 3 yards deep. And Ford brings it out to the 28-yard line. Bryson Ford, the rookie out of Clemson. So Evil Dead going to go ahead and set the line for the next game. Jets -6, the over-under at 48. So the Steelers will take over at their own 28-yard line, down 14-10 with 5:15 left in the half. Well, they drove down the field on their last drive. Let's see if they can do it again. Five receivers wide for the Steelers. Empty backfield for Murphy on 1st and 10. Murphy back, throws, gets it out to Shanklin across the 40. Out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And a Steeler first down. Raina Thompson on the tackle, number 21, in his 8th year out of Nebraska. We got a good one going on here. Giants up 14-10. Under 5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at their own 42. Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing bouncing his way all the way to the Giants' 48-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Steeler first down. The second-year back out of Virginia Tech. Finally tackled by Thomas Watts, the rookie out of Kansas, for the Giants. 4.5 minutes and counting. 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy takes the snap, looks downfield, throws to Pendleton down the sideline, inside the 20, one-man debate. And they finally get him down the 3-yard line. Greg Gibson makes the tackle, but it's a 45-yard catch and run by Victor Pendleton, the 6th-year receiver out of Utah. It'll be 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. This game going back and forth. A great game here in Pittsburgh. The Week 11 Sunday night game. The flex game, the NBC game. Collinsworth and Tirico. First and goal, Steelers at the 3-yard line. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Clock is running. Steelers down by 4. Steelers come out in the I formation. Murphy, 3-step drop. Looking, rolls out, in trouble. And he just throws it away, incomplete. He had a lot of time, couldn't find a receiver open. And that'll bring up second and goal. And that'll stop the clock with 3:36 left here in the first half. Second and goal from the 3. Murphy to Hamilton, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jake Hamilton, the rookie out of Texas Christian. And the Steelers take a 16-14 lead. Jake Hamilton, the rookie out of Texas Christian, on the touchdown for Pittsburgh. Jace Morris for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Steelers lead at 17-14. 3:33 left to play here in the first half. So the Steelers retake the lead, 17-14, 3:33 left in a game that's going back and forth. And now Dave Justice will kick out. Fielded by Colin Johnson at the 7-yard line, and Johnson brings it out to the 28. First down, Giants. William Rogers will come back out, the starting quarterback in his second year out of Ole Miss. Pittsburgh now up 17-14. It's like two heavyweight fighters. One makes a blow, the other makes a blow. Game going back and forth. Good first half. Now the Giants on 1st and 10 from their own 28. 5 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers throws out to Eric Johnson, out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. The third-year back out of Duke, Eric Johnson. And that will stop the clock with 3:25 left to play here in the first half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Giants come out on 2nd and 2. Rogers fakes the handoff, throws downfield, caught by Collins. Patrick Collins out to the 47. A gain of 11 yards and a Giant first down. The 8th-year receiver out of Georgia, Patrick Collins. Jay Craven on the tackle for Pittsburgh. Craven in his 3rd year out of Ohio State. Another first down for the Giants as they're now driving down the field. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Giants on 1st and 10 in the I formation. Rogers to Colin Johnson, who gets 3 yards out to the 50-yard line. Barrett Ramsey, the 14th-year linebacker out of Nebraska, on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Ramsey, the former Packer and Buck, now on the Steelers. On 2nd and 8 from midfield. Rogers under center. Rogers to Kylan Johnson again. And Johnson gets out to midfield, no gain. Well, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7. Making the tackle, Larry Peters for the Steelers. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Steelers up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We're almost at halftime. The Steelers lead at 17-14. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Giants from midfield. William Rogers in the shotgun on 3rd down. Rogers back, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Number 21, Ben DeRise, knocks it down for the Steelers. It'll bring up 4th and 7. The intended receiver was Chris Doss, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. And the Giants are going to have to punt. Matt Rudiger will come on to punt. So the Steelers will get the ball back with a chance to make it a 2-score game before halftime. Rudiger back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So the Steelers will start from their own 15. 1:53 left to play here in the first half. Steelers up 17-14. Our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Steelers at 7-3, a half game behind the Bengals. In the AFC Central, the Giants at 5-5, a game and a half back of the Cowboys. On 1st and 10, Joseph Murphy back to throw. Murphy steps up, throws outside to Pendleton, down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. 1:35 and counting on the clock. Here in the first half, Steelers up by 3. 4 receivers wide on 2nd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Clutch is back in the house. We have a good one going on here, Clutch. Murphy back to throw. Throws down the middle, incomplete. I got you. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Clutch is back in the house. 3rd and 5 from the 20-yard line. The Rams held on to win it, 20-17. On 3rd and 5, Murphy back, setting up a screen pass to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 20-yard line. The Giants take a timeout. No gain. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Steelers are going to have to punt. Dave Justice will come in to punt, the 5th-year punter out of Air Force. On 4th and 5, William Rogers warming up on the sideline for the Giants. So the Giants are going to have one more shot before halftime. Justice gets the punt away. Fielded at the 35 and brings it out James East to the 41-yard line. Yep, it was right on the money by Evil Dead the last game. 1st and 10 Giants at their own 41, down by 3. The Giants have 2 timeouts. Let's see if they can get in field goal range and tied up before halftime. Davis back in the house. Good to see Davis. 1:06 left here in the first half. Rogers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rogers looking, throws, nearly intercepted. Ben DeRise knocks it down. The free safety in his second year out of New Mexico State, Ben DeRise. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. One minute, 4 seconds left in the half. Giants come out. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looks downfield. Throws down the middle, caught by East. All the way down to the 40-yard line of the Steelers. A 19-yard gain. First down Giants. Under a minute left, they take a timeout. With 57 seconds left in the half, the Giants have 1 timeout left. The Giants can tie it up with a field goal. And now the Giants come out on 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 40-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back, throws down the middle again to Kennedy, the tight end. James Kennedy down to the 23-yard line, a gain of 17 yards. Another Giants first down. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis, Clutch McGee, and Evil Dead. On the tackle, John Cunningham, the former Patriot, the 9th-year linebacker out of Florida for the Steelers. 35 seconds left here in the first half. Rogers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rogers back. Rolls out, throws downfield. East can't hold on. James Arian knocked it away. The 7th-year defensive back out of Texas, James Arian. And that will bring up 2nd and 10. .23 seconds left until halftime. 2nd and 10 for the Giants at the Pittsburgh 23. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking on 2nd and 10. Dumps it off to Doss. And Chris Doss down to the 11-yard line. The Giants take a timeout, a gain of 12. First down G-Men. Down to the Pittsburgh 11-yard line. 16 seconds left until halftime. Steelers up 17-14. Giants on the move. At the very least, the Giants should get a field goal to tie it up. But they're thinking touchdown here. Now they're out of timeouts. 16 seconds left. You have to throw to the end zone. You can't throw underneath. Rogers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rogers draws back. Steps up, throws to the end zone. Incomplete. 11 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. He just threw that one away out of the back of the end zone. Now they have time to take one more shot. It cannot be underneath. If they throw underneath, they'll run out of time. On 2nd and 10, 3 receivers to the far side. Rogers takes the handoff inside, throws to the end zone. East, touchdown, Giants! An 11-yard touchdown catch by James East in the back of the end zone. And the Giants, right before halftime, take a 20-17 lead. This game has gone back and forth. What a game. The 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina, James East. Touchdown, G-Men. And now Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. Giants lead at 21-17. 6 seconds left here in the first half. The Giants up by 4. Now Whitney will come out and he'll kick off for the Giants. Our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The 5-5 Giants, the 7-3 Steelers. And now Whitney will kick off. This will be fielded by Ford, about 4 yards deep. And Bryson Ford will down it for the touchback. Steelers will have it at the 25-yard line. 6 seconds left until halftime. Giants up 21-17. This should be the last play of the half. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Looks like they're just going to take a knee and go to halftime. Murphy takes a knee. We go to half. Your halftime score, the Giants 21, the Steelers 17. Here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Sunday night game. The game of the week, and it's lived up to that billing as the Giants lead at 21-17 as we start the second half. The Giants will get the ball first, leading 21-17. Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers. Fielded by East, about 7 yards deep. He'll take a knee, touchback. And the Giants will have it at the 25-yard line. William Rogers, the quarterback, will come back out. First and 10, G-men. Giants come out. Rogers in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. Out to the 25, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. On the tackle, number 70, Nate Childs in his 7th year out of Louisiana Tech. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers wide for the Giants. Rogers in the gun. Rogers to Kylan Johnson outside. And Johnson out to the 24-yard line. A loss of a yard. Making the tackle, number 26, Jake Craven. It'll be 3rd and 11. Big 3rd down for the Giants. Big 3rd down for the Steelers. They want to get the ball back. They're down by 4. 3rd and 11. Giants at their own 24. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back, steps up, throws, gets it out to Doss, and Chris Doss breaking tackles out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Giants first down. Chris Doss, the fourth-year receiver out of Army. 14-yard gain. First down, G-Men. A fresh set of downs for the Giants. First and 10 from their own 38. 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Giants up 21-17. They can make it a two-score game on this possession with a touchdown. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Throws to the near side to Collins. And Patrick Collins out to the 40. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ben Durai is on the tackle. Patrick Collins, the longtime receiver for the Giants, in his 8th year out of Georgia. He actually spent 1 year with the Bengals, and then they let him go, and the Giants picked him up. On 2nd and 9. Rogers, play action, looking downfield. He's got all sorts of time. Throws downfield. It's caught by Collins all the way down to the Steelers' 36-yard line. A 24-yard gain to Patrick Collins. Another Giants first down. After this game, we'll take a break of about 90 minutes or so, and then we'll be back with the Vikings and the Jets. And then later tonight, Game 4, Mets and the Cubs, NLCS. 1st and 10, Rogers to Kylan Johnson, and Johnson gets out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the tackle for the Steelers, number 50, James Brand, the third-year linebacker out of Tennessee. On 2nd and 7, Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Kirk, and Asher Kirk gets down to the 19-yard line, a gain of 14 yards, in a Giants first down. CGM in the house. Good to see you, CG. Checking in from our nation's capital today. You missed the earlier game, CG. The Rams upset the Buccaneers 20-17. And now we're in the second game of our triple header. We will take a break after this game. Misty has food for me to cook out. We'll take about a 90-minute break, and then I'll be back for the Vikings and the Jets. Rogers on 1st and 10, inside to Hudson, down to the 12-yard line. Greg Hudson, the third-year receiver out of West Virginia. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. To answer your question, I run a franchise in the background. And then I copy down the rosters and bring them forward to play it this way. On 2nd and 3 from the 12, Rogers to Kylan Johnson, tries to get outside. He's going to be hit for a 3-yard loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Eldon Burns on the tackle. I have a simulated franchise that I use to bring the players forward. Yes. Third and 5 for the Giants from the 15-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide for the Giants. Rogers back, looking. Got all sorts of time. Gets it off to Douglas. Let's see where they spot this at the 10-yard line. Alex Douglas, the third-year receiver out of LSU, he had to come back for the ball. He's going to be short of the first down. James Arian giving him the business there. It'll be 4th down. The Giants will kick a field goal. It'll put them up by 7. Keep it a one-score game. Zach Whitney, this will be from 27 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 24-17. Yeah, that would be flagged today. You're right. There's several reasons why I really don't watch the real NFL anymore. I haven't sat down to watch a continuous full game for almost 5 years now. I've caught bits and pieces every now and then, like the Super Bowl and stuff. But I don't like what the NFL's become. My NFL's a lot better. So the Giants up by 7 with 3:14 left. Here in the third quarter, a game that's gone back and forth. Yeah, the kneeling and all that. You're right. I don't like it. Kason from the 6-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. You're an NFL player making a 7-figure salary. Tell me how you're oppressed. Please try to explain that to me. I mean, there's a time and place for that. And on the NFL sideline, I want politics out of my sports. It doesn't belong there. Are there issues? Yes, there's issues. But should it be voiced during a football game? No. Absolutely not. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Steelers down by 7. Murphy to rushing up the middle, and Cody rushing to the 39-yard line. And here we are on Memorial Day. If I could just make a statement. When you kneel during the national anthem, it is a slap in the face to all those who have served, who have died serving this country, to give you the very freedom to play football and make a 7-figure salary. That is a slap in the face. On 2nd and 1, Murphy to rushing, and rushing no gain. Coming up to make the tackle, number 30 is Sam Tarver, the 4th-year safety out of Arkansas. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. And these messages is in the end zone, end racism. I'll tell you how we end racism. You stop talking about it. Rushing up the middle and rushing 2 yards to the 41. You're right, CG. First down, Steelers. I am not politically correct. I hate political correctness. It's nothing more than a fancy name for censorship. I don't believe in that. First and 10 from the 41. We all have freedom of speech. Nobody has the freedom from being offended. Next play, Cody rushing out to the 43-yard line. Oh yeah, I'm conservative. The left is just stupid. A 2-yard gain to be 2nd and 8. If you think about it, the left is very demonic. If you think about it, it's the worship of self. It really is. On 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line, Murphy to rushing outside, breaks the tackle, and gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 will bring up 3rd and 2. Yeah, Bud Light football parties. Don't get me started on this whole gender thing. There are but 2 genders. Deal with it. 3rd and 2 from the 49-yard line. If that offends you, I'm sorry. but no one has the right not to be offended. 3rd and 2 from the 49-yard line. Murphy to Kason across midfield to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Steelers. Procter and Gamble is just why? You have to ask that question. Why? Why would you want him to be your spokesman for anything? 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. That's how stupid we've become. In the I formation, Murphy to Kason, and Jermaine Kason down to the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard to be 2nd and 9 for the Steelers. We're coming up on the end of the 3rd quarter here with the Giants up by 7, 24-17. Steelers on the move. And that will do it. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Giants lead it 24-17 here at Jammin' Sports. As we start the 4th quarter, our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports, it's been a good one. Giants lead the Steelers by a score of 24-17. Steelers on the move, trying to tie this game back up. 2nd and 9 for Pittsburgh from the Giant 45-yard line. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back. Throws down the sideline to Bernard, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Steeler first down. Monty Bernard, the 10th-year receiver out of Ole Miss. Making the tackle, number 33, Thomas Dyer, in his 2nd year out of Akron. Steelers on the move here in the 4th quarter. Giants up 24-17. The Steelers, they need to win to stay tied with the Bengals in the AFC Central. If not, the Bengals have a 1-game lead. On 1st and 10, Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Murphy throws, caught by Bernard, down to the 18-yard line. A 15-yard gain. First down, Pittsburgh. Me neither, CG. Me neither. Next week, Pittsburgh plays Cincinnati. And that's going to be a huge game in Week 12. The Bengals play here at Pittsburgh. They could be tied, or the Bengals could have a 1-game lead. And the Giants next week play at New Orleans. Well, the Steelers are already playing in the Sunday night game this week. 1st and 10, rushing down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. Good crowd here this afternoon. We will be taking about a 90-minute break after this game, and then we'll come back with the Vikings and the Jets. Just want to give everybody a heads up. Yeah, we'll move it to a 4 o'clock game. You're right. On 2nd and 8, Murphy back, throws to Shanklin, down to the 9-yard line. Ron Shanklin making the catch, good for 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. That game is scheduled to be an early afternoon game. We'll go ahead and flex it into the late afternoon. Bengals and the Steelers. We'll move Cleveland, Philadelphia to 1 o'clock. On 3rd and 2, Murphy back. Throws to the near side to Rushing. And Cody Rushing down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. 1st and goal from the 3. I like Madden 16, yes. But you know what my all-time favorite Madden is? Madden 12. On the PS3 with Gus Johnson. I still have that. I still have a PS3. I still have a PS4 as well. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. 11's really good too for the PS3. Murphy to Kason. And Kayson's going to lose yardage back to the 7-yard line. A loss of 4 yards. Making the tackle, number 95, John Deaver, in his 9th year out of South Florida. It'll be second and goal for the Steelers. The Steelers need a touchdown here to tie it up. 5:36 left. Oh, I know. Madden 13. Oh, my gosh. Madden 12 was the last time they had an offline franchise that was worth a damn. Connected Careers was absolutely stupid. Madden 12 franchise was awesome. And Madden still hasn't recovered franchise-wise since. On second and goal from the 7-yard line, Murphy in the gun. Murphy throws inside, incomplete. Broken up by Sam Tarver, the 4th-year safety out of Arkansas. Connected Careers was absolutely stupid. Third and goal from the 7-yard line. Big third down for the Steelers. They may go on 4th. On third and goal, Murphy drops back, steps up, throws to the end zone. Shanklin, touchdown, Pittsburgh! A 7-yard touchdown catch by Ron Shanklin in the back of the end zone. And the Steelers can tie it up with the extra point. Yeah, I don't like that either, the momentum meter. I mean, Madden 19, which I'm using here, it's not perfect. I'll never say it's perfect, but it's pretty damn good. It's better than the new ones. Jace Morris for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 24. 5:29 left to play. Madden 17, 18, and 19 are all pretty good. They're really good. I like all 3 of them. But I go with 19. If I didn't have 19, I'd be going with 18. I mean, I like 18 too. So the Steelers have tied it up at 24 with 5:29 left. 20 was okay, but 21, 22, and 23, absolutely despise. It just sucks. Dave Justice will kick off. Fielded by Kylan Johnson at the 12-yard line, out over the 30. And Johnson brings it back to the 33-yard line. First down, Giants. 5:24 left. We're tied at 24. This has been a dynamite game. The Giants and the Steelers here. Our Week 11 Sunday night game. Yeah, penalties. You don't see them much anymore. Now, I have adjusted my sliders with 19, where the penalties are pretty consistent and not outlandish. 4 receivers wide for the Giants. First and 10 from the 33. Rogers to Eric Johnson. And Eric Johnson to the 37, a gain of 4. It'll be second and 6. On the tackle, number 92, Larry Peters. Clock continues to move. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark, tied at 24. Second and 6 for the Giants from their own 37-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back, throws to Kennedy across midfield to the Steeler 49-yard line. A gain of 14 yards to James Kennedy, the tight end. Kennedy in his 12th year at the University of Cincinnati. Kennedy spent 10 years with Philadelphia, now in his 2nd year with the Giants. Coming up to make the tackle, number 37, Mark Franklin, in his 2nd year at Louisiana Tech. First and 10 Giants. Rogers under center. Rogers to Parks. And David Parks down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be second and 3. David Parks in his second year out of Michigan State. And Madden 19 still subs out players like a normal game. Players go in and out. 20 through 23, they don't sub out very much, if at all, unless they get injured. On 2nd and 3, Rodgers in the shotgun. 4 minutes left. Rodgers to Eric Johnson. And Johnson, he's got the first down. A 5-yard gain down to the 38-yard line. Barrett Ramsey, number 59, on the tackle for the Steelers. 3:45 and counting. The Giants are not yet in field goal range, but they're getting close. We will take about a 90-minute break. Misty wants to cook out, so we're going to have a cookout. Then we'll be back for the Vikings and the Jets. Yeah, I could do a 23 Washington franchise. I don't think so. I much prefer the Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 38. 4 receivers wide for the Giants. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back, throws inside to East, down to the 29. A gain of 9 yards by James East. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Giants. They're now in field goal range, down to the Steelers' 29-yard line. It would be a 46-yard field goal from here. Nice drive by the Giants. We're coming up on 3 minutes left. In the I formation on 2nd and 1. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 2:58 left. Barrett Ramsey got his hands up and knocked the ball down for the Steelers. Ramsey has been around a while. In his 14th year out of Nebraska. 3rd and 1 for the Giants at the Steeler 29. On 3rd down. Rodgers to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson is going to be short of the first down. He doesn't get it. It'll be 4th down. The Giants will have to kick a field goal. He tried to run inside. Hard to do that on the Steelers. So Zach Whitney will come on. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt to give the Giants the lead. The clock is running, 2:40 and counting. From 46 yards, the 5th-year kicker out of Louisiana Tech. The snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Giants take a 27-24 lead. It's been a great game. This game has gone back and forth all day. And now the Giants with a 27-24 lead. I picked a good game to flex. Giants and the Steelers. Now Pittsburgh, they still have time. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. They have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with here. So Zach Whitney will kick off for the Giants. Jimmy Jam here with CGM and Sports Davis. Evil Dead still in the room, I think. Here's the kick. Fielded by Ford in the back of the end zone. Touchback. Bryson Ford. The Steelers will have it at the 25-yard line with 2:25 remaining in regulation. The Steelers just need a field goal to tie things up. We could have overtime. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Steelers come out on 1st and 10. Murphy in the shotgun, back to throw. Steps up, jumps it off to Pendleton, who gets out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 9 by Victor Pendleton. It'll be 2nd and 1. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. They won't get a play on, I don't think. 2-minute warning. Giants up 27-24 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 11. Our Sunday night game. The Giants lead at 27-24. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Steelers at their own 34-yard line. Pittsburgh still has 3 timeouts. All they have to do is get in the field goal range. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Throws downfield, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. He was trying to hit Shanklin coming across the middle. 1:58 left. Giants lead by 3. On 3rd and 1. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Murphy. Murphy takes the snap. Throws to the near side. Incomplete. He overthrew Shanklin. And that's going to bring up 4th down. This is ball game pretty much for the Steelers. They got to get at least a 1st down. 4th and 1. An errant pass on 3rd down. It'll be 4th down. 5 receivers wide once again. Empty backfield for Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back. Throws to the near side. Caught by Rushing. And he steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 and a Steeler 1st down. Cody Rushing, the running back, on the reception. 1:51 left. It'll be 1st and 10. All the Steelers need is a field goal to force overtime. Steelers come out on 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back, throws downfield, caught by Bernard, across midfield to the 49-yard line. Steelers in the hurry-up. That was a gain of 12 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back. Murphy throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Knocking it down, Walter Spencer, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Oregon, the former 49er. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the Giant 49-yard line. 1:33 left. 2nd and 10. This one going down to the wire. 3 receivers to the far side. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy draws back. Throws. It's caught by Shanklin all the way down to the 20-yard line. A 29-yard gain. Steelers in field goal range. Now they're thinking touchdown. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back. Murphy throws. Incomplete. He was looking for Ed Dixon, the tight end. Drake Jones, the linebacker, nearly picked it off. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. So the Steelers, at the very least, should be able to get a field goal. They're in field goal range. It would be a 37-yard field goal attempt from here. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:12 remaining. On 2nd down, Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! A 20-yard touchdown run by Cody Rushing, the 2nd year back out of Virginia Tech. And the Steelers take a 30-27 lead. Oh, that's going to be a monster game next week for the Bengals. Absolutely monster game. And now Morris for the extra point. Jace Morris. The kick is up. And it's good. Steelers lead by 4, 31-27. A minute 7 left. The Giants, they have 3 timeouts. But the Giants, they need a touchdown. They're down by 4. So the Steelers retake the lead with a minute 7 left. What a game this has been. It's been a great game. It's gone back and forth all afternoon. And now Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers. Fielded by East at the 8-yard line. And East brings it out to the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Giants now with a minute 4 left. They have to go 71 yards. They have 3 timeouts. They need a touchdown. Can the Giants pull it off? William Rogers, the quarterback, the second-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. The Giants will start from their own 29. First and 10. The Giants come out, 4 receivers wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looks downfield, throws. He's got a man down the sideline, East, all the way down to the 43 of the Steelers. A 28-yard reception by James East into Steeler territory, down to the 43. That didn't take him long. James East in his 10th year out of North Carolina. He's been a good receiver for the Giants over the years. And now the Giants at the Pittsburgh 43-yard line. 59 seconds left. They still have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back to throw. Dumps it off to Kylan Johnson. A fumble, and Johnson manages to pick it up. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Giants in the hurry up. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back, looking, throws, downfield. It's caught by East at the 24-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. The Giants, they still have 3 timeouts. In the hurry-up, Rogers back on first down. And he gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. Eldon Burns, the rookie linebacker out of UNLV, on the sack. A loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18. Back at the 32-yard line. The Giants take a timeout. 26 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. A field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown. They have it at the Steeler 32-yard line. Just 26 seconds left. Steelers trying to hold on. We will take about a 90-minute break. We'll be back with the Vikings and the Jets on 2nd and 18. Rogers back, looking, throws, downfield to Doss, but he's out of bounds, incomplete. He was well covered by James Arian, and that will bring up 3rd and 18, back at the 32-yard line. Chris Doss was out of bounds. Now it's 3rd down. 20 seconds left. Rogers in the shotgun for the Giants. Rogers back. Looking. Throws down the sideline. Incomplete. Just threw it away. 13 seconds left. And it's now 4th down for the Giants. 4th and 18. It comes down to this for the G-men. Now they still have 2 timeouts. They can get the first down. But they've got to get at least a first down or this game is over. On 4th down, Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Rogers throws. Caught by Collins. Touchdown, Giants. Are you kidding me? A 32-yard touchdown catch to Patrick Collins.
Got it.
I'll do it. Patrick Collins, a 32-yard touchdown catch. And the Giants take the lead with 9 seconds left. Evil Dead back in the room. And now Zach Whitney for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Giants on 4th and 18. A 32-yard touchdown strike for the touchdown to Patrick Collins, the 8th-year receiver out of Georgia. And now the Steelers are down by 3 with 9 seconds left. What a game. And the Giants, if they hold on, they'll be 6-5. They'll be above 500. They'll be 1 game behind the Cowboys. Cowboys are at 7-4. Zach Whitney will kick off. What a game. Fielded by Ford in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. 9 seconds left. The Steelers have to go 70 some odd yards. They got to get a field goal. The Steelers have to go at least 45 yards in 9 seconds and call a timeout and kick a field goal to tie it up. What a comeback by the Giants. Great game by the Giants today. 4 receivers wide. Joseph Murphy in the gun, back to throw. Throws downfield, caught by Bernard. Incomplete. It's broken up. Raina Thompson broke it up for the Giants. 5 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. What a comeback by New York on 4th and 18, a 32-yard strike for the touchdown. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Throws downfield. Bounces around. That's ball game. The Giants, in dramatic fashion, have won the game. Your final score, the Giants win it 34-31. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back at about, we'll be back at 4:30 Eastern for the Vikings and the Jets. We'll be back in 90 minutes for the Vikings and the Jets. We'll see you then.